Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Korumm. To get the blueprint for the Korumm, you first need to finish the new war, which unlocks armor bounties in the plains of Eidolon and Fortuna, which is where the blueprint for the Korumm comes from. It is a possible reward from stage 4 with a 5.4% drop chance and 5 with a 7.5% drop chance. This bounty bounces between Cetus and Fortuna though. If it's day in the plains of Eidolon, you can get it from Konzu in Cetus, but if it's night, you get it from Yuriko in Fortuna. The Korumm is a Master Rank 13 polearm that does an equal amount of slash and puncture damage with half as much impact on this side. It comes in with pretty good 24% crit chance and above average 2.2 times crit multiplier and a fantastic 30% status chance, and it's decently fast with a base attack speed of 1, and since it's a polearm it has a lot of range with a base of 2.9. Now the Korumm also comes with a unique mechanic, or rather a unique combo, so regardless of the stance, when you do a block combo you will stab the Korumm into the ground, which does damage, then it will take damage once more, and then you pull it out and do a final bit of damage, which is a massive electricity explosion. The animation for this is pretty long, but it does solid enough damage, and it has some forced procs on it as well. The initial stab force procs electricity, the follow-up bit of damage force procs slash, and the final explosion force procs impact. And finally, since this is a polearm, it does have access to the polearm specific Boreal's Contempt, which is an absolutely fantastic mod for hybrid or status-based polearms, as it not only provides a solid amount of melee damage, it also increases the damage you get from status effects. Now, as far as the build goes, it's gonna be a hybrid build, of course, and I like to run it with Boreal's Contempt, but you can run it with Condi Overload as well. It's not that big of a difference, honestly. The main thing with the Korumm is that you need to balance out the damage type, so we have Buskill to boost slash over puncture, and then we have Virulent Scourge that's fully ranked and Vicious Frost that's unranked. This gives you more vital than puncture, but less vital than slash. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds to scale crit and status, Organ Shatter for crit damage, and Berserker Fury for attack speed. The one thing you're not gonna get out of this build is combo sustain, so you're gonna have to get it somewhere else, either by running the Naramon Focus School or by running a Dexterity Arcane on your primary or secondary. Now the Korumm is a bit of a beast. It is one of the better polearms in the game, so it will chop up the entire star chart. You can do Nightmare and Fissure missions with it, it will destroy sorties, and you can even take it into Steel Path and you're gonna be just fine. It's not the best polearm in the game, but it's definitely more than good enough for pretty much everything the game can throw at you. The main thing that's holding the Korumm back from being an absolutely top tier melee weapon is the damage distribution and the fact that you have to fix it with mods, which means you have to use Buskill, so you can't run Primed Reach or some combo sustain or even just straight up more damage. But honestly, it is not that big of a deal. What I do think is a bit of a bummer with the Korumm though is the alternate block combo. It's just slow and the damage it does is not great. But if you don't mind the block combo being a bit meh, I would definitely recommend you give the Korumm a swing. It's pretty fun. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.